Guys, we have something to do today, and this is a clue about what it is. Look at that. Right there has been a problem for a long time. But today we are about to fix that problem because I think I saw something. Don't you dare. Today we're going to fix that problem because I think I saw Amazon pull up a second ago. Let's see what's out here. Oh. A frog. Nope, there's a box out here. Let's get that box inside. Let's get this opened up. Back in the Supercar Street Racing kitchen now with Brad, and it is a lovely Thursday afternoon, but we have something here to help us fix that ridiculousness right there. And this lighting in the kitchen is ancient and old. I think I have had it for over 10 years, but I did update the bulbs, but not the actual fixtures. And it is time today to not only update 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because we have 8 things in this box to help us with this upgrade today. And we're going to get these out right now and show you guys how we're going to get this kitchen more modern, update the lighting fixtures, and it's going to be a great time today. So I'm glad you guys are here with me. Welcome back to the channel. Let's get to work here, man. Let's go. Inside of the box, we have this Govee Recessed RGBWW Downlight. And today we're going to be taking these out and installing them in the place of these older fixtures. And what that is going to involve, you can clearly see that that one was cut a little bit too big because the light will not stay in. And these we just have to pop out and go ahead and cut bigger with our drywall saw. It is going to take a little bit to do them all. It's not a major amount of work, but it is an amount of work that is going to have to be done. It is definitely going to make a full mess, so we're going to get out something big to kind of put down as a drop cloth before we start cutting. And we will get our drywall saw out because you can't use a hole saw because there's already a hole. If there was no hole, we could grab a hole saw and easily cut these out, but what we're going to do is trace out and put up our drywall saw up there after we trace and go ahead and cut out these lights. Now let's get these out of the box and see what we're dealing with. Gonna need this. And somewhere, there it is. You guys don't often see the setup. All right, directly in front of me right here, we did finally get our microphone working. We have our RGBWW Govee Recessed Downlight that we have to go ahead and get unboxed. So let's get our trusty SCSR scissors out and go ahead and unbox these right now. And they are both going to be identical, of course, but inside of the box, we already do see a DreamView sync manual here. So basically DreamView means that they allow any of the Govee lights to mirror TV or movies. We do already have some DreamView stuff, so this will be another set that is capable. And here is a little template that we will use to cut out the holes. And then they have these cool little handles for the lights. Govee always does great on the presentation because they are not cheap products. There are copies out there that are cheaper and do the same thing, that are trying to literally copy every product that Govee has. I work with a couple of manufacturers that do just that, but hey, they come with a little gasket too to seal up the ceiling. The gasket does just go on it like that. So there are the 4 lights. This is not sponsored, they did not pay for this, so this is all me. There's the transformer area, and these are the transformers, and then these are the clips. And inside these boxes you do have 3 little wiring nut clip stings that are easy, quick connects, and 2 of these clips that go on the Govees to hold them into the ceiling. They go like that. They clip right in, and what you do is you cut the hole, push them up in the ceiling. This goes above the drywall like this and just clips, and that is how it is held directly into the ceiling. These clips are easy. Once you strip your wire out, you have 3 wires per clip. Here's the junction boxes. They're so easy to use. You just flip that out. They have these 2 stripped wires already ready for you to go. So one of these on each one is a connection to this circuit of the actual junction box that allows you to connect another 2 sets of wires to each light. So you can branch off twice with these. All right, let's get the second box open, which should be identical to the first one. Same thing in this box, user manual, and hopefully 4 lights. All right, we are all set to remove the old light, and basically these old cans are just clipped into the ceiling. And all we have to do right here and right now is remove the plug that's on the back of this guy, like this. And that comes straight out, and you can see where I tried to patch this up to get it to stay. Basically, the can was too big because the hole was too big, and we tried to make it work with some cardboard, but it has come out over and over again, and now it's time to get rid of these lights and throw them in the trash. And you can see we took some original GU10 light sockets. We bought IKEA bulbs for them. That's what we were doing before. These are actually very hot, by the way. This is about, it actually is almost burning my hand. So we're gonna trash these. We're kind of at a bad position here too. All right. So that's all there is to these. Now, inside of this box is where the power is, and that needs a Phillips screwdriver to get out. They got smarter as the technology got better. There is no more screw, it just kind of flips. And that is that. All we have to do simply is unwire this one and wire the new one in after we cut the hole. So let's turn the lights off first of all, because we're not using those anymore. Power's off. No danger of getting shocked now. And we don't need the wire nuts anymore. The new ones have clips, and this wire is disconnected, and so are the wiring nuts. Okay, I'm just marking the circle now. Be careful when you do this. Don't slip your pen or you will be painting. All right, there we go. You have about 1/4 of an inch of an error to make before you would be showing hole. Don't ever show hole. So let us go ahead and get our drywall saw, which is right underneath here. Okay, we got our hole cut. We do have our workman's pliers, and we have some work to do with our workman's pliers. We are going to be cutting the wire about 1/4 of an inch on each one of these. I'm matching what I saw inside of the stock Govee electrical box. I matched this. These are the clips for the Govee. 1 clip per wire. You just take this, push it directly on here like that. Pushes in, does not come out. This is your neutral wire, that was your hot wire. They just push right into the clips and the clip holds on to them. See, those are in. Now you do the same with your own wiring, but your wiring has to go through that junction box right there. So you take something to punch out the junction box hole to bend it. I'm using a drywall knife. Once you bend your hole out like that, you can pass your wiring through it and connect it. And there is a 3rd one for a ground. I'm gonna go ahead and get that. We got our gasket around the light that helps seal up the attic from your house. All you do at this point is plug it in. There's a lock. You just turn it, push it in, turn it, pull out your clips. Watch your ceiling while you're doing this so you don't get it dirty. the wire was caught. Check that out, push that up in there. That light's installed. Now we should be able to power on the new Govee light. Let's try it. There it is. Substantially brighter than the other ones, as you can see. Look at the brightness there. Look at the brightness over there. This is quite a big difference and a very good color as well. Let's get moving on these other ones. Okay, we got the third light installed right now. Apparently I didn't record that, but there is the third light ready to go. We have 3 out of 4, 5, 6, 7. So probably 30 minutes into the process and we've done 3 lights. The next one is up here above the sink. Might be a little bit easier access. Not sure, might suck. I think I could stand on the countertop on this one. All right, we are in the breakfast nook today in the Supercar Street Racing compound, and we have some stuff for this project that we have in a box. Let's go ahead and get this unboxed real quick. I bought a bunch of supplies to go ahead and fix the electrical for good. We have some Romex wire here. We have a wall plate. We have a bunch of electrical boxes, 4 of those. And then we have, of course, some blanks to go on top of these boxes to shut them up. And we have some quick connectors here. They're the push-in style. What we need to do first though is make a few jumper wires because there are some areas up in the attic where there was some wiring done in a shady manner. We're gonna replace that with electrical boxes and we need some jumper wires. Let's get busy on that. Okay, we do have some Romex wire here to make some jumpers. I'm gonna go ahead and cut off a section of this and make 3 or 4 jumper wires. So I have some extra up in the attic. Okay, we are up in the attic now and you can see our work area is literally right here. We have a couple of things we have to do. One of them's not going to be fun because it looks like we're going to have to extend this wire over here to get it on a stud. There's a couple of places where there's wiring outside of an electrical box that we are going to correct today. So our first thing is we're going to extend that wire over there and put it on an actual stud. Okay, we just got down from the attic where we mostly completed the electrical. I got to get back up there one more time, but I need another electrical box to do it with. And we can see right here that I'm about to tie these wires together because when we touch this wire, we have lights finally. And so what we're doing is permanently wiring this on because I don't need a switch anymore. Everything will be smart and controlled with voice. So actually this is coming out. That's just a remote control for the Lutron dimmer, which blew up because I shorted it out. And I took that out and now I'm gonna wire these all together. They will all be controlled via voice. Need the tools. All right, all we have to do right now is just put one of these on. Notice I'm doing it without gloves or anything. This one is hot. These are cool. These, you can actually see the wire through it. That's that. Okay, here's a good look at the new Govee recessed lighting. It is way brighter than what I had before. These are on 100%. I have to get them joined into the app. We'll add all these lights, hopefully, and put them in one big group. One other thing we forgot to do to finish this side off, we have these wall plates to put on. So basically, we don't need this switch anymore. The other switch is for the dining room. We really don't even need that one. So in its place, we have this one blank and one wall plate. So they give you these screws. Unfortunately, they're all flathead screws. So that's why we have our good old Black & Decker lithium ion. That's all this was, just a remote. Okay, we are on the phone now and we want to go ahead and get the Govee app open. And what we're going to do is try to add all these lights. So we hit plus and there they all are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, let's go ahead and add the first light. We can't add more than one at a time. We gotta do them one at a time. That sucks. First one is connecting to Wi-Fi, kitchen 1. Okay, we're back on the GoPro now with the Govee Recessed ceiling lighting, and you can see right here that we have put them all in a single group called Kitchen Recessed Light. That means we can control them all with voice. So we went into the app, I'm not gonna say the name, you know what it is, to add these lights to a group. We created a group called the Kitchen Recessed Light group, and now they are controlled by voice. Alexa, turn off the kitchen recessed light. And there they go, let's turn it back on. Alexa, turn on the kitchen recessed light. Alexa, set the kitchen recessed lights to yellow. Alexa, set the kitchen recessed light catch. And if we want to do a scene, we can go inside of the app to do that. So we go in here, we can do a scene like night. There's the scene called night, so that is actually going to take the colors of the night scene. There's sunset glow, there's dusk, and there is rainbow. Oh, emotion, one of my favorite ones is profound. That is set on profound now. And guys, that is gonna do it for this edition of Supercar Street Racing. I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you again next time. There'll be a link in the description to pick up some of these Govee recessed lights if you would like to. And do the channel a favor, like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.